ሰላም ተማሪዎች እንዴት ናችሁ? እሸቱ ነኝ የ12ኛ ክፍል የሂሳብ መምህር ከሉሲ ብሪጅ አካዳሚ። ዛሬ የምንማረው ጂኦሜትሪክ ሲኩዌንስ ከባለፈው የሚቀጥል ጂኦሜትሪክ ሲኩዌንስ ነው። እንደምታስታውሱት ባለፈው we have seen the types or kinds of geometric sequence, right? And today we are going to discuss about the sum of the first n terms of a geometric sequence, okay? Or we call it partial sum. partial sum. ግን ከዛ በፊት ልክ እንደ ሁልጊዜው የዌብሳይታችን lucybridgeacademy.com የገባችሁ የተለያዩ ጥያቄዎችን ታገኛላችሁ፣ አጫጭር ኖቶችን ታገኛላችሁ። እንዲሁም ደግሞ ከ5 ቋንቋዎች በላይ መረዳት የሚችል personalized AI assistance platform ታገኛላችሁ። ስለዚህ ሰብስክራይብ ያደርጋችሁ ጆይን ማድረጋችሁን አትርሱ። እንዲሁም ደግሞ ለሌሎች ተማሪዎች በስፋት እንድንዳረስ የቴሌግራም ቻናላችን ጆይን አድርጉ፣ የዩቲዩብ ቻናላችን ደግሞ ሰብስክራይብ አድርጉ። ታንክ ዩ። ከባለፈው ክፍለ ጊዜ የሚቀጥል ነው። በባለፈው ክፍለ ጊዜ the ends or the general term of a geometric sequence አይተናል። ኦኬ ዛሬ ደግሞ the sum partial sum of geometric sequence እናያለን። what do you mean by partial sum? Sn, or sometimes we write, look, Sn, the sum of the first n terms of a geometric progression ማለታችን ነው። the sum of the first n terms, maybe the sum of the first 5 terms, maybe the sum of the first 10 terms, maybe the sum of the first 20 terms, and so on, okay? Sn, which is equal to, sometimes we can write summation of Gn or Gk, where k starts from 1 up to n, right? Which means, this means G1 plus, G2 plus, G3 plus, G4 plus, up to Gn, okay? Gn. This is called the sum of the first n terms of a geometric progression. In this case, Sn can be, we use this formula. If the common ratio is different from 1, we use Gn Sn, which is equal to G1 times G1 times 1 minus r the power of n over 1 minus r if r is different from 1. If r is 1, simply we can take n times G1. Question. We are asked to find the sum of the first 7 terms of the given geometric progression. Look. Now, እንደን ጥያቄ ሲኖር መጀመሪያ ሲምፕሊፋይ ማድረግ በጣም የተሻለ ነው የሚሆነው። ያ ማለት 64 times ሚለው ኮንስታንቱን ትተውታላችሁ ወደ ውጭ ስለምናወጣው -1 over 2 the power of n minus 1 ማለት ግን ምን ማለት ነው? -1 over 2 the power of n over 1 over 2 ማለት ነው, using exponential rule, okay? Look, as the power of n minus m means n as the power of n over as the power of m is, since the exponent of 1 over 2, the exponent of -1 over 2 is 1, so 1 over 2, right? But we have a negative sign minus, which is equal to -2 times -1 over 2 the power of what? n. Now, look, summation of 64 times 2 times -1 over 2 the power of what? n. Okay, this is -2, okay? Which means -2 times 64, which is -128. 128 constant ነው ከሰሜሽኑ ማውጣት እንችላለን. Since it is a constant, -128 times -1 over 2 the power of n. Look, -1 over 2 the power of n is a geometric progression with common ratio r is 1 over 2, okay? That means, look, what is G1? -1 over 2 the power of n. When n is 1, it is what? -1 over 2, comma. When n is 2, positive 1 over 4, yes? When n is 3, -1 over 8. When n is 4, 1 over 16, it continues. So in this case, G1 or G2 over G1 is equal to R, which is equal to G3 over G2, which is equal to Gn plus 1 over Gn, which is equal to a common ratio R. I'm G1 supposed to 1 over 4 over -1 over 2 means minus 1 over 2, okay? Again, minus 1 over 8 over 1 over 4 means, which is equal to minus 1 over 2. Again, 1 over 16 over minus 1 over 8 means minus 1 over 2. That means our common ratio is minus 1 over 2. Look, now our G1, how much is G1? G1 is minus 1 over 2. G1 is equal to minus 1 over 2. And R is equal to minus 1 over 2. Yes? So we know that Gn, okay, we are asked to find S7 is S7, which is equal to minus 128 times G1 times 1 minus R to the power of N over 1 minus R. But N is 7, which is equal to minus 128 times G1 is also minus 1 over 2. Minus 1 over 2 times 1 minus R is minus 1 over 2. The power of 7. Okay, over 1 minus 1 over 2, which is equal to minus 128 times, okay, minus 1 over 2 times, since minus 1 is the power of minus 1 over 2 the power of 7 is 1 over 2 minus 1 over 2 the power of 7. That means 1 plus is 1 plus 1 over 2 the power of what? 7 over 1 plus 1 over 2. Okay, which is equal to minus 128 times here we have minus 1 over 2 times, this is 1 over 3, 1 plus 1 over 2 is equal to 2 over 3 over 2, sorry, 3 over 2. Now 2 over 3, the reciprocal of 3 over 2 is 2 over 3, 2 over 3 times minus 1 over 2 times 1 plus 1 over 2 the power of 7. Yes, which is equal to minus 128 times 2 by 2 cancel, minus 1 over 3 times 1 plus 1 plus 1 over 2 the power of 7. Look, 1 over 2 the power of 7 means 1 over 2 the power of 7 means 1 over 1 the power of every number is 1. 2 the power of 7 is 64, 128. So, which is equal to, this means minus 128 times minus 1 over 3 times 1 plus 1 over 128 means 128 plus 1 over 128, which is equal to minus 128 times minus 1 over 3 times 129 over 128. You can simplify the number, of course. Here 1 over, look, minus 128 128. Okay, minus 128. Look, this one. Minus 128 can be cancelled by 128, right? Minus minus plus 129 over 3 ማለት ነው። 129 over 3, yes, which means how much is it? 43 ማለት ነው. So the sum of the first the sum of the first terms is 43, right? It is 43. S7 is 43. Okay, next question looks this one. It can be written as the form of 3 times the summation of n runs from 1 up to 4 to the power of n, okay? Which means, this means 3 times to the power of 1 plus to the power of 2 plus to the power of 3 plus to the power of 4, okay? Which means 3 times 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16, which is equal to 3 times, how much is it? 24 plus 4, 28 plus 2, 30. So which is, the answer is 9. It is the sum of the first 4 terms of this sequence is 90. It is not I think it is not convergent sequence. We will see on the next video. It's a divergent sequence. Okay. The sum of the first n terms of a geometric progression is given by Sn. Find the first n, the fifth term. Okay. Sn is given. Sn. The sum of the first n terms of a geometric progression. Okay. Find the first n, the fifth term. Look. Don't forget that S1 is equal to A1, okay, or G1, okay. S2 means G1 plus G2. S3 means G1 plus G2 plus G3, and it continues like this. Anyways, here you have to know that the sum of the first term is the first term itself. Okay, that means S1 is equal to A1. Now, S1 is equal to 3 times to the power of 1 minus 1 over 1, which is equal to 3 times 1, which is equal to 3. This is equal to A1, okay? A1 and S1 are equal. We have A1, but we are asked also to find the fifth term, which means G5, or this is G1, okay? This is G1. We have to find G5. G5. How can we find G5? Okay. 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 G5. We can find G5 as G1 times 1 minus R the power of, sorry, S5. Okay, the fifth term, okay, G5. S5 is equal to S5, which is equal to S5, which is equal to G1 plus G2 plus G3 plus G4 plus G5. Okay, and S4 is equal to G1 plus G2 plus G3 plus G4. From this we have G5. The fifth term, G5 is equal to S5 minus S4, right? So we have to find S5 and S4, right? We know that or G5 is equal to S5 minus S4. So let me find S5 and S4. S5 means is equal to, using the given formula, 3 times 2n minus 1. 3 times to the power of n minus 1 is, yes, to the power of n minus 1. over 1, okay, which is equal to, but I know that n is 5, 3 times 2 the power of 5 minus 1, which is equal to 3 times, what is 2 the power of 5? 32. 32 minus 1. 3 times 31, which is equal to okay, 93. So 3 times 31 is 93. This is S5. And let me find again S4. S4, which is equal to 3 times 2 the power of 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3 times 2 the power of 4 is 16 minus 1. 3 times 15 is 3 times 5, 15. We have 145. Therefore, G5 is equal to S5, which is 93, minus S4 is 45, which is equal to, which is 8, 4. So the fifth term is 48. Look, we can find the sum of the first 5 terms, and we can find the sum of the first 4 terms. The sum of the first 5 terms minus the sum of the first 4 terms gives us what? The fifth term. In general, the sum of the first n plus 1 terms minus the sum of the first n terms gives us Gn, or the nth term. Okay, let me write it here. Gn plus, or Gn is equal to Gn. You know what Gn? Gn means the sum of the first n, not the sum of the first term. Gn means the nth term, which is equal to the sum of the first n plus 1 terms minus the sum of what? The first n terms. Here formula በመጠቀም we can associate the nth term in the sum of the first n plus 1 and the sum of the first n terms. Okay, this is all for today. We see how to find the sum of terms of a geometric sequence. In the next video, we will see how to find the sum of infinite sequence or infinite series. We call it infinite series, right? በሚቀጥለው ክፍለ ጊዜ የኢንፋናይት ሲሪስ እናያለን። ጂኦሜትሪክ ሲኩዌንስ ሆኖ ኢንፋናይት ሲሆን ማለት ነው። እንደ ሁልጊዜው የቴሌግራም ቻናላችንን ሰብስክራይብ፣ የቴሌግራም ቻናላችን ጆይን አድርጉ። በቴሌግራም ቻናላችን ላይ አስተያየታችሁን፣ ኮሜንታችሁን እንፈልጋለን። የዩቲዩብ ቻናላችን ደግሞ ሰብስክራይብ በማድረግ ለሌሎች ተማሪዎች እንዲዳረስ ማድረግ መቻል አለብን። እስካሁን አብሬያችሁ የቆየሁት እሸቱ ነኝ። በሚቀጥለው ቪዲዮ እስከምንገናኝ ሰላም ቆዩ።